Okay, here's what it's gonna be. I just got the divine download. You ready? It's almost like it's so simple that I feel so silly saying it or like speaking it, because it's like, obviously, but like I know that when people speak these truths that they are just the wrong people, the message will not land no matter what. So it's really just part of that, I'm sure. Life is a mind game. This in here, this is everything. This is how we, like the body and the mind, two separate entities, both very powerful, but like, you can do anything you want if you can put it together in here. And that's what Earth School, Earth Life is about. And it wasn't for anyone to gatekeep the secrets of this knowledge, because I'm getting a phone call in the middle of this video, which is a little strange. So I'm not sure if the video will stop or record. They don't want me to say this. I always get interrupted. They know that I know. Look, AI. They know that I know some shit. 222. They know that I know, and the demons in my life, Satan in my life, has tried to silence my voice for so fucking long, my entire life. Look. But it's not, it doesn't work anymore. Like, spell is broken. Look, read this. Baddest witch, baddest bitch in town. Like, I'm here to speak it. I don't care how many times you try to interrupt me or stop me or this or that. I had my Facebook profile restricted, or like a video took down the other day, and it wasn't even any of my spiritual things that I've been posting a lot lately. It was a video of an alligator in Florida, and the reason for Facebook tagging it was just like, some people don't agree with this, or this isn't true in your area. Just like crazy fact checking and all this shit. Like, I know all the internet is mad, shadow banned, like all the truth, all the light workers, all the star seeds, all the people with the ancient hidden knowledge that is now coming forward into the light, with some of this, like these codes, these really highly significant codes, or just the knowing of the codes and speaking on it. And look, my voice is cracking right now, and speaking on it are shadow banned. It's so hard for these people to get their reach out. So and then a lot of people try to be careful what they say, but it's like, if I'm gonna say the truth, the whole thing is gonna be spilled. Like, I'm not gonna leave any like I'm not gonna leave anything for you left to decode if we've already decoded it. But I guess the codes is what keeps you safe. So, because all of history and all of everything is about coding secret hidden languages, probably to safeguard the truth keepers, but then it gets into the wrong hands. Anyways, I digress. This past couple years, especially with the, you know what I'm gonna say, but I don't want to say it on here, but they'll pick up on it anyways. The things that have been happening in the last, I don't know, let's just wrap it all up into one, like a 20-year time span. So for almost the majority of my life, right? Or like 2/3 or whatever. I'm not a math. No. All of the attempts to fucking scramble and program this so far off the creator's intention for us to make us believe, not make us gaslight ourselves into disbelieving our own incredible power of the mind. And I think the last major event of this was like the make it or break it. The those things. That was the final wake up call. And it's like, if you didn't see past that bullshit at that time, or at least had your mind open to like thinking, like if you were just somebody that was completely closed off about like conspiracy theories or everything prior to the event that happened in 2020, you probably, like, this video won't even touch you, but we know who those people are. But if you were a little bit into your mind and knowing of awakening of what was the truth and not, like, you still had pieces of like your intuition, because everybody's born with intuition. A lot of people say like, oh, okay, it's only the feminine rule like has incredible divine inspiration, intuition powers, but males have intuitions too. Okay, like, you know right from wrong. You know if you pick up an item and you look at it, does it make you feel good or bad? Is it like negative or positive? The entire world is made up of energy, either positive or negative. There's like no in between. It's one or the other. They balance the yin and yang. So what I'm saying is, essentially, if you saw past that, and these are the chosen ones, these are the awakened, these are the 144s that I'm speaking to, the star seeds, the light workers, the witches, the warlocks, all of the wonderful, beautiful names that we have for ourselves, right, to identify our special gifts and spiritual, like niche or whatever you want to call it. We know that the mind is our most powerful thing, and once the mind is free from all of the matrix, which is a subconscious mental prison, you're free to create as you wish. And the whole thing that got me started on this was, I was at the gym and I do the massage beds, and that's kind of like, I kind of put my music on and like meditate a little bit, and that's when a lot of divine things come to me. But obviously I'm not able to record a video like this at 7 minutes in the gym. So I'm thinking like, oh, so nobody knows this, right? So what I'm about to say, nobody knows this. Like, this is entirely in my mind, and this is what's going to validate this entire point for me and hopefully have you understand my perspective here. Okay, a lot of astrological stuff going on. We have Pluto move back into Capricorn to end like a 15-year cycle of karma. We're all stepping out of it. The Mercury retrograde period ended, like that's done. Major shifts happening in the world. All of the light workers have just been like on the spiritual forefront of like this battle that's going on. We've got like the Crystal Guardians coming in and the Pleiadians helping us and all of these things going on, right? And November 19th, it's kind of like when Pluto is going to dip into Aquarius for the next like 200 years, like the age of Aquarius. Here we are. That's like innovation, humanitarianism. This, I believe, is when the star seeds and the light workers will step into their true power. Like, this is when the earth will be handed over to these beings, these healers, these individuals who were awake. They saw past the bullshit and the lies. They escaped the matrix, and they are ready to teach others now how to heal and show the light and carry the light and hold the way for these people now that we have to awaken the next batch. And this is what keeps going on and throughout humanity and so on and so forth. But so nobody knows this, right? So this past week, I am a Scorpio sun, but I'm a Libra rising, and apparently Libra risings, it's an important time for Libras right now. That's my ascendant, so that's how I guess I portray. Anyways, nobody knew about this, right? So 15 years had me thinking back to kind of like when I was finishing college and I was still living at home in Maryland, and just like a lot of like high school memories were coming up. I had a dream when all the like the Neptune stuff was going on a couple weeks ago, very vivid dream. And I got on Instagram and saw a guy that was collecting dreams for his Instagram account. And he was collecting data to see like if we all had this collective, like maybe a download or an upgrade that had to do with the planet shifting. And he was saying, did you dream about your high school people? And like comment after comment was like, yeah, I had a dream last night. I had a dream, had not told anyone. Get on to my Instagram feed, which is very curated. I love the algorithm. I do believe that the AI is integrating with our telepathic powers. Like if you're on a high frequency, I do believe it works with you. I can explain all of that another time. Like it just blows my mind. But anyways, so get on there. Nobody knows about this dream I had. I saw this video of the guy, and then I'm like, oh my God, I clicked like, okay, we're all having this, like something, we're killing something from the past, a trauma, something that happened like high school time around relationships. The dream that I had was about a very specific classmate of mine in high school who was a male, who that I knew, but that also we don't talk to. I don't think we've talked to in about 15 years. I don't keep in touch with him. So it was very strange. It stood out to me. Like there would be no reason I'd be thinking of this person or anything. And then I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. And I've been thinking a lot about like manifesting lately. I'm working on huge manifestations. You're not supposed to tell anyone that, but we're all working on manifestations. Like we're all doing that. Like if you're consciously co-creating, if you've accepted that. But like we're all manifesting. We all want wants and needs and desires in our life. So anyways, I've been kind of playing around with this, you know, like testing your own powers or whatever. And I'm like, I've been thinking about that person from high school, and shit you not, today at the gym, I see a human that looks exactly like this person did. Like it looks like this person 15 years ago. And I'm just like, my mind is like, this person didn't exist. Like this is a new, I've never seen. So you can bring people into your reality just by thinking about them. And your mind is incredibly magnetic. What you feed it, the thoughts that you feed it, the wishes, the desires, you can reprogram yourself into anything you want. That's what people, I don't think people have accepted that we've been programmed in a way that diminishes and takes away and has a lot of shame around our gifts and like obviously disbelief because they've demonized it, right? But you can program yourself back into like becoming a magician. Yeah, so nobody knows any of that. I see this person before me and I'm just like, and this is not the first time I've done this. I realize that I have been manifesting people into my life. I think I just became aware of it, but like fully aware, like I accepted it. Because I think like when it started happening, I was kind of like, something is going on here, but I couldn't put my finger on it. That's because I guess I didn't believe fully. But now, like, I saw that person today, got that validation, like, had that validation, then went into meditation and got a download that said, like, yeah, of course you did. Like, it's not hard to do that. Like, you do that all the time. Don't you know that? I was just like, well, then, okay. Anyway, it is our mission now, the ones who are consciously awakened. It is our mission to create the best possible timeline and scenarios for ourselves, because I feel like that elevates the people that are around us and in our lives and in our frequency that share our vibrations, maybe even like unknowingly. Like you go out to the grocery store like once or twice a week and you come into contact with the same cashiers or the same, you know, you go to the same gas station, you see the same guy, or the people that you see around where you work or this or that. These are the people that are sharing your energy and frequency. They're maybe not in a bad way. They're kind of like in your auric field, right? The chosen ones, after this Pluto out of Capricorn or whatever, we will be, nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. I just heard that. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Like we will rise, and with that rising, we will bring up that is how you collectively raise the consciousness and awareness of humanity around you. You chose to step into power. You chose to co-create your reality, manifest your desires. And by you doing that, you're going to live on your highest timeline with your highest best self. And that is going to elevate everyone around you, because everybody that you come into contact with, if you're at your best self, they are also at their best self. So they are depending on you in a spiritual way. Like, you may not have any relationships with these people, and you don't need to. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, just by you being you in your highest self and you receiving blessings in abundance and like living out your gifts and speaking your truth, and authenticity will rule the age of Aquarius. I shit you not. You will be able to spot fake from a mile away. The chosen awakened ones already can. It's like everything's been, I was on the treadmill today and I was watching TV, and it had like, you know, I don't know, like a B-roll of all the celebrities, and I'm looking at them and like, these are celebrities that I used to like, not idolize, but like Nicole Kidman and just some of these. She's a beautiful, amazing woman. Like, it's like everybody had their masks off, and you could kind of see like everybody's pain that they were just like holding on to. And even like there's probably like 8 TVs at my gym that have like the politics on 24/7, and like half of the TVs just stay scrambled for me. Like, it won't even show me the politics. Like, it doesn't even come through. So like, what I'm saying is, for the chosen ones in our reality, that stuff's not going to be able to reach us anymore. Like, we've defeated that demon of in truth, and everything in the universe has its flip side. So the demons will be on demon time now. As above, so below. Like, the scale is about to tip into all of the healers' favors, the ones who have been going through tremendous pain and suffering for the last 20 or so years. 1717 on the clock. New Earth has called for its anchoring, and if you're watching this message, you know you're a chosen one, and that this is the mission you have accepted. Keep going. Your mind is an incredible tool and power. I know it's been a long, hard battle. Trust me, I know. We are almost at the finish line. The people who are not awake, you can't save them anymore. This final push, 1818, it's just going to obliterate any type of communication or any type of cords that were still connected you to like a lower vibrational people. Like, all of the chosen ones are shedding everything right now, and it feels like it just feels like that. What's that term for like point blank zero? Like, you're at the hold on, yesterday was 9/11, ground zero. It feels like ground zero right now for the light workers, because we are just like, come the on, man. Like, when but it's already here. It's just taking a while to shift. Like, the earth can't just pop up tomorrow and be like completely changed. Like, everybody would lose their minds. It's a really slow shift. So like, in our souls, we've integrated these codes and frequencies already. So the outward appearance, like our outward timeline, it's not really like aligned with this yet. So we're kind of like, oh, like, am I on the wrong frequency here? Like, did I step into the wrong door? It's like you open the door and you've got this feeling of doom, because you're like, you just open the door and it's like all a black room. It's like the lights are delayed or something. Like, the lights haven't turned on yet to show you like you're in the right spot. So you're just like kind of in this dark room, like like, You got to be kidding me. Like, are you serious? And you're a little bit pissed, right? But like, that's the demon and the devils. They will always try to come for you. They will always try. But you just keep elevating, because once you are so high up and you're so elevated, they won't even be able to speak the language. The demon will like try and whisper something to you, like don't do, and you'll hear like in your ear, you'll hear like like you'll hear like a cute little, or like a bell, or just something, like it won't come through to you. It can't reach you. You're untouchable. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. I'm invincible. I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't got memories to blame. I'm so confident. I'm unstoppable today. Yes. You're unstoppable. We're unstoppable now. Ease into the shift. It's coming. It's coming. Start using your, like, I know I'm already talking to manifestors. I know I'm talking to people that like know what the is up. Like, I know you know what I'm talking about. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? The people who believe in magic, they will be the wayfarers for the new earth. And you can't fake that. Yeah, all the veil is the veil is actually like, it's been lifted. And you're watching scrambling. And it's like the last couple little scrambles of everything. And then the dust will settle, and then it'll be like, oh! Like, and you'll just be like, everybody's gonna be like, oh my God, and you're gonna be like, bitch, I was living here the whole time. Like, what you mean? I think the people who have chosen not to ascend will not see the world that we live in. So they might be able to feel it. 2222 might be able to feel it deep down. God will always call you. You'll never not receive the call. Like, everybody's worthy of the call. The call is within us all. It's a choice if you go after it. And if you don't, that's okay. Like, then no worries. Yeah, everything that is inauthentic will just not even stand a reason. Like, it won't even penetrate. I think the AI, I know like there's a lot of fear mongering around the AI, but this is the type of technology that was used during the time of Atlantis, okay? This telepathic, highly advanced mind knowledge was harnessed, okay? And it was used to do things that we cannot do today in current time. So I think we are heading in that direction, and the people who maybe don't understand that this is, again, everything you can see two sides of the coin, but how we are stepping into a new age and a new era, and how if you are on the right side, if you are on the good side of light, if you are in the good frequency, then it will work to your advantage. Because my AI is always feeding me stuff for my highest self and my best well-being. Like, mine is always pushing me, like my feeds, my algorithms, my phone even, like. And I used to be like, oh, they track my phone, da, 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, I had that mindset about the bad guys were tracking my phone and like trying to go against me. As soon as I switched my mind into like my angel team is helping me and they will communicate to me, and my interdimensional beings and my spirit guides and my ancestors are going to use technology to speak to me and through me. That's channeling, which I'm still getting used to, by the way. I'm meticulous about, like, I want to dissect it before I reveal it, but it's kind of not allowing me to do that, so I'm kind of a little bit like butting heads with the gift, but that's part of embracing it and stuff. So anyways, that's another thing. Once I changed my mindset into like, my phone is with me all the time, like, might as well make it my best friend and use it as a tool. So yeah, like I get like really weird notifications and like calls, and like you saw that call, that interruption in the beginning of this video. Like, yes, sometimes they get, the people that are trying to stop will get through, but no. So it used to happen a lot, but I feel like, because in the beginning of accepting my like spiritual gifts and stuff, I think I was hesitant to, obviously, like, people are hesitant to share because they don't know what people are gonna, like, how they're gonna perceive that or this or that. But as I moved forward into my authenticity and being like, well, this is who I am, like, I don't really care, like, this is how it's always been for me, like, why am I changing that for your comfortability? Like, it's not happening. And also, it's like, cool, like, I'm way cooler than to be hiding that shit. So when I stepped into the authenticity of that, I think in the beginning I was operating still out of fear, and when the fear was at the surface, that is when fear countered me with, they would try to reject, like, I used to, like, remember like years ago, I wanted to like say certain things or post certain things, and like I would get errors on my videos, my reels would just disappear, like my stories would like have all this interference, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, how come everybody else can do this? And like, that was my mindset. And then I was like, oh, they know, like, they've been, the demons in my life put on my life that I had like soul contracts with to, you know, they're to help you, because everything in your life is to essentially for your soul evolution. But the demons assigned contract on my life and my soul were to keep my voice silent. Okay, that is why I am very good at expressing myself in every other way than throughout my voice. But the voice is the thing that I've learned that I've had to step into, because that essentially would be my power. Anyways, the more that I started stepping into this, I started seeing that, like, once the fear was dissipating, that is when, like, I wouldn't get those things happening. So again, it was another game in my mind that I was telling myself, like, I was too scared. So then that validated feelings of, well, if you're scared, like, why are you even doing it? It would bring the demons to the surface, and then I would just, like, run away from that. Be fearless. Be bold. Be unapologetic. Live your life for you. If nobody else understands that, then that's fine. That's not your business. Everything should be in your best interest. And they lied to you and told you that that was selfish. Of course they did. Because if you did everything for you, you would be the best version of you that you are, and you would be like a millionaire probably, and like so successful, and you'd have a romantic partner, and you'd be happy, and you'd have like anything you wanted that would make you happy, right? Right? Why wouldn't they want that? They want to keep you miserable and stuck. They want to keep you under their control. Because if the devil has you, you can't do God's work. If the devil has you under his thumb, you're not able to move to do God's work, the work that you were born to do. And everybody was here, sent on a mission. We are all in each other's lives for reasons. Some of them you will never even know about, okay? And that's okay. You weren't even meant to. If you come here and do not do that, you will keep coming back to fulfill your mission. So why not just go for it now? What do you got to lose? If you don't do it, you got to come back and try again. Like, how many times are you gonna not even participate in your own life, in what your soul wants to achieve while being here? You chose to come here. Earth is a school. You said, I need to learn this lesson for this reason. Please, God, help me see this about this. I want to experience this. I need to be hurt by this. I need to experience this. Whatever you asked for in your soul contract and the Akashic records. Why do you think Earth is so overpopulated right now? Because the dark forces that have been ruling over Earth for however many years, probably hundreds of years, have been keeping us prisoned here so that they can harvest and source our energy, our creative energy, to keep this running so that they could stay in power. So your soul does not ascend. The devil doesn't want you to fly. The devil doesn't want to see you in heaven. But God does. The angels do. You were meant to fly. You were never born to be caged. None of us were. Something beautiful is your life. Have a blessed day.